Good day everyone, my name is Nathaniel Fanta, and in this video, I'll be teaching you guys about photosynthesis. Let's cut to the chase and get straight into it.
First, let's define what exactly photosynthesis is. Photosynthesis is the process by which green plants and certain other organisms transform light energy into chemical energy. During photosynthesis in green plants, light energy is captured and used to convert water, carbon dioxide, and minerals into oxygen and energy-rich organic compounds. If you can't already tell, photosynthesis occurs in the middle layer of a leaf called the mesophyll. Inside one of the mesophyll cells, photosynthesis occurs in their chloroplasts, which will be the part that we'll be focusing on for the first part of photosynthesis. There are also two other parts that you should have to take note of, such as the stroma, or the thick fluid in the inner membrane of a chloroplast, and thylakoids, disc-shaped interconnected membranous sacs. The first part that we'll be tackling is called the light-dependent stage of photosynthesis. In this stage, the goal is to convert light energy from the sun into chemical energy. It all begins in a group of pigments and proteins called the photosystem. In eukaryotes and some prokaryotes, photosystems exist as photosystem 2 and photosystem 1. The photosystems are located in the membranes of the thylakoids. The pigment molecule absorbs individual packets of light called photons. As the photon of light reaches a molecule of chlorophyll in photosystem 2, it energizes its electrons. Photosystem 2 transfers the free electrons along a series of proteins called the electron transport chain, or ETC for short. Energy from electrons fuels the membrane pumps that move hydrogen ions against the concentration gradient. These hydrogen ions move from the stroma to the thylakoid space. As the energy is used, the electron will be accepted by another pigment molecule in photosystem 1. This causes the electrons to break away from the atom of the chlorophyll molecule. Since the chlorophyll has donated its electrons, replacement electrons will come from the split of water molecules. This results in the formation of oxygen and hydrogen ions, wherein the oxygen is released into the atmosphere as a byproduct, while the hydrogen is used for later processes. More and more energy is absorbed by the two carrier molecules, ATP and NADPH. The buildup of hydrogen ions in the concentration gradient allows potential energy to be harvested and converted into chemical energy in ATPs through the transmembrane enzyme ATP synthase. This movement of hydrogen ions through ATP synthase is called chemiosmosis. We are now onto the second part of photosynthesis, the light-independent stage. It consists of reactions that use the energy created in the light-dependent reaction to make glucose. Carbon dioxide enters the chloroplast of plant cells through the stomata. An enzyme called ribulose 1,5-biphosphate carboxylase, or Rubisco for short, catalyzes the reaction and combines carbon dioxide with a 5-carbon sugar molecule called ribulose 1,5-biphosphate, or RuBP. This results in an unstable 6-carbon compound, which breaks down into two 3-carbon compounds. This process is called carbon fixation. The molecule is further modified into a simpler sugar called G3P using the energy that came from ATP and NADPH. Some G3P are combined to form glucose, while the remaining G3P regenerates the original Some G3P are combined to form glucose, while the remaining 3GP regenerates the original organic molecule with the energy from ATP.
That's all I have for you today. Again, my name is Nathaniel Fanta, and thanks for watching.